Jeez. I can upgrade it again.
The day is here. The match everyone has been talking about. The heavens have opened and there is absolutely no let-up on the rain front here at Anfield. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Liverpool versus Leicester City.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, a victory for Liverpool in the last game against West Ham United. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, what a performance that was away from home. It doesn't get better than that. And when you look at the two teams today, I'd expect them to win again. They should be too strong for their opponents here.
Well, very effective play in possession. Able to close down the shot. Just the challenge that was required. Well, a great strength of Liverpool is their defence. Rock solid. In fact, #1 in the league, Stuart.
Well, they have a great defensive structure. Everybody knows their jobs. They work really hard and they hate conceding goals. They've been terrific so far.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Winks. Now Ndidi. Advantage played. And the intention was to let the play flow, but no real advantage forthcoming, and now a free kick. Winks. And back with Ndidi. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Who can they pick out? Well, mopping up defensively. Bradley. Federico Chiesa.
Is there a phone practice online? F1, F1, F1. 16, 14. I think it is, yeah. Sky View. 6:30, any practice right now. I think there will be.
Mindset whether you're doing just FP1 overtime on a Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon. But then this is a straight track, and the FP1 we all know the grip level is going to be very low. So really important to set certain objectives along the way and then just build up.
Victor Christiansen. Ndidi. That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. A really good pass. They could nudge in front. Chiesa. And keeping it out. Victor Christiansen. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Bebu. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. That's a nice looking ball. And there it breaks down, but credit and tipping it over the crossbar. And that will be a corner. And the referee blows his whistle for half-time. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Could be troublesome. Oh, he saved it well. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Great ball over the top. It's a neat move. Can they nudge in front?
Score points with his ball scores this weekend. All right, good luck with that. Thank you. Let's open this to the floor. Name and publication, please. Who's first? Alex.
Alex Canlocus, Autosport question to Christian, please. You said it wasn't a great surprise to see Adrian end up at Aston Martin, but what about the scale of the announcement? You know, even the fact that he was at another team's factory, given he's still on the payroll at Red Bull. Lewis Hamilton, when he was announced as a Ferrari driver, he wasn't at Maranello. So what's going on there?
Yes, it was obviously a large announcement by Aston, and you know, Adrian's always tended to do his own thing. So you know, obviously it was a big moment for that team. They chose to celebrate it, perhaps potentially slightly prematurely before he's finished his contract with Red Bull Racing, but
Well, we can see it again now, and it all starts with the pass over the top. It takes out so many defenders, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Harvey Elliott. Good work from Liverpool to make sure possession changed hands. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Jota. It's there for him. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement, and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Boubakary Soumaré. A bit wasteful from the Foxes. Might be a chance here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next?
address that, and I think that
Winks.
wanted to see him find some more form, but hopefully
And the defensive intervention there.
needed as we strive to.
This might be ideal for the counter. And looking towards the back post. Oh, yes! As pure a header as you're likely to see. And he ought to be very proud of that one.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, back underway here, and Liverpool handing out a very harsh lesson. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one.
So, the regulator, obviously they have the information.
Christensen.
The analysis that they've
Harry Winks now. Bebu.
So I guess they're collecting that
Chow.
data. But yeah, it's
And the pass deftly cut out.
that, if it's deemed to be acceptable, then
That's useful play. Oh, great vision. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
And a struggle to get it away properly. Robertson.
What are your thoughts on that? Is it all positives?
Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through.
Next year, people saying this has many.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Chiesa has eyes for goal. Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike!
Yeah, I think it's great.
And now he deserves to celebrate.
So it's just higher best. So I think that's probably the day and make it more exciting and another opportunity.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
So I just think it's really, it's important to give this more opportunities, to show them, how much is
Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
The sound of the referee's whistle. This match is in the history books, and it goes down as a Liverpool victory.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and...
What a productive performance.
To have more data and to assess not just the performance itself, also the mindset and the approach.
Some questions regarding the match?
Okay, it's something that I've taken on the last issues because I think that I think it's great for the outriders, and I think that some of the tests is get used to testing. You never know, are they running on 50 kilos, 70 kilos, 30 kilos of fuel? What engine mode are they going? You don't really know. You don't know how the opposition are doing. So I think
That's it. Thanks very much.
Championship race for the junior drivers. I think it's a fantastic opportunity, and I think that it comes at the end of the busy season, opposed to just running around burning fuel and cars and teams and running off knowing whether they're doing a good job or not. To give potentially 10 drivers or 10 rookies the opportunity of jumping in the current cars and having the equivalent of a sprint race, I think it's fantastic, and I think it'll be a really popular event.
Thanks all. Okay, back to the floor. Who's next?
Jos Jayden, and always question to Christian as well, please. Yesterday, Checo said he was pretty optimistic about the two upcoming races, Baku and Singapore, of course. Do you understand his optimism, although this generation of cars has been pretty difficult for you on street circuits?
Well, based on 95% of his race victories have come on street circuits, it's clear why Checo is feeling, more confident with being here in the streets of Baku and then Singapore. But I think for the characteristics of our car, particularly this circuit is all slow 90-degree corners, and has been the Achilles heel for the car. So some of the changes that we're making and some of the discoveries that we've had actually are not that applicable for this circuit. They're more applicable for the likes of Austin, some of the faster flowing circuits. So still valuable lessons that we can learn, and some of the stuff that we're trying and testing will certainly not be unbeneficial for a race like this, but we're expecting it to have a bigger effect as some of the more flowing circuits.
Okay, thank you. Back to Scott.
Scott Mitchell from the race. Question to Alessandro. Just wondered, with
Thank
the
you
changes
all for
that
joining us. We'll
Andy's
start the
made-
questions now.
is making the Formula 1 structure. What does it mean for you? Is there an opportunity for you to continue in the role that you're in at the moment to bridge the gap to Jonathan joining? Some of the tier said that there needs to be a way of working out exactly how that on-site leadership works before Jonathan's in his position.
First of all, let me say that the changes that has been done are because of the one different leadership for myself.
That's all we have time for.
A few weeks, we will have an open and transparent discussion about what are positions available, what could be my role in the future. There are, of course, many factors to be evaluated. I've been going through different roles within Sauber Group from the beginning as a managing director and then team representative. Of course, the situation with the Audi F1 project now is changed also for me, and I will assess what is the best also for me in the near future.
Thank you. Any more? Yes, Alex. Alex Cameron, Casorto Sport. Another question to Alessandro, please. You spoke a little bit earlier about discussions over the second driver that you might have next year, the free seat. But I wondered, what about the driver you've already signed quite a while ago? Nico Hülkenberg announced as joining next year. What have you made of him this year, and how excited is the team to have him on board next year?
It is opening night, a huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Don't go anywhere. We'll have all the action for you live next. Potentially a night of excitement ahead at one of the most famous stadia in world football. We're at Anfield here in Liverpool. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Liverpool facing Shakhtar Donetsk.
Well, the first game of the group is so vital. You just can't get off to a losing start. This could be a tight battle today, Derek.
Incisive pass. Oh, but brilliantly read to cut it out. It looks so promising. And this is how Liverpool start the game. Alisson begins in goal. Andrew Robertson starts with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, Stuart, what might we... Can he finish this? Corner awarded to Liverpool. Not the most confident clearance. Luis Diaz. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Has eyes for goal. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Yes, it looked like in that last challenge he took...
they might score! Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
So yeah, it comes at the end of a long season.
Matvienko.
Thank you very much. Best of luck for the rest of the
Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. And space to cross it. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Stepanenko. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And the goalkeeper not offering any scraps that time.
Well, as the stats confirm, the game hasn't got going so far, and the attacking play from both sides has been really poor. But some credit must go to the defenders because they've dominated here today.
Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. And that brings to an end the first half here at Anfield. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front, Stuart.
Well, it's not been a great performance from him today, but can he just find that spark? We know he's...
And the battle has recommenced here at Anfield. The switch of play now. Oh, great vision. Nicely blocked. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Well, the short corner routine. Textbook defending inside the box. This looks promising. A real opening now. And the goal comes from who else but Mo Salah. His side nudge in front.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And what an emphatic strike it is from Salah. Hit with his laces. It's a great finish and a great goal.
Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Matvienko. And into the last 30 minutes now. Liverpool have it once again. Matvienko. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Liverpool facing Southampton. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, it's great when you can...
Every motor race meeting on the planet, especially Grand Prix, can only be held when marshals are there to do their jobs. Firstly, they are the people on the ground who make the instructions for race control actually happen. Whether by showing flags or other signals, they give the drivers the messages for race control. Secondly, and probably most importantly, they clear up the accidents. They're effectively the driver's first responders. In the event of an accident, it's a marshal that will get to a car first, before the medics come in. They keep order in the pits.
Well done, the marshals who've cleared him off there.
And monitor the pit lane speed limit. And with that famous green flag, the marshals tell Rebecca Lee, the FIA race starter, that all the cars are on the grid. Here at Silverstone, there are 627 Motorsport UK registered marshals and officials, and many more volunteers. Marshals don't get paid for their work, and they get the best view of all the action. It can be dangerous work. Marshals have lost their lives in the line of duty. Without marshals...
Rely on your keeper. Can someone get on the end of this? And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence. 20 minutes remaining. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. And threading it through. Now, will they do it from here? Just what the Liverpool fans wanted to see as they extend the lead to 2 goals.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Liverpool sloppy in possession. Lassina Traore. Teammates available. But the danger averted for now. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? And the cross fired over, but no real central pressure applied. Alexander-Arnold. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. And a substitution in the offing. Matvienko. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Konoplia. Promising pass. There goes the full-time whistle, and Liverpool fans won't mind this at all. Liverpool with 3 points from their first game of this Champions League Cup.
Super Sunday, live on Sky Sports.
Just a moment of your time. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate that. That's all the questions we have for you.
It stops. And perfection. Finance and HR. The best pairs win. Formula One on Sky Sports, sponsored by Workday, a finance and HR platform.
So it's been 10 years since I won the World Championship with Brawn. And today I'm going to get the opportunity to drive the Brawn GP 001. And it's the first time since I stepped out of the car in Abu Dhabi. I should be able to give it some today around the GP circuit here in Silverstone. So it's going to be a pretty emotional day. Absolutely stunning. This is one of 3 cars that we used that year. This is the car that won 6 races. This is the car that came from 14th on the grid to finish 5th in Brazil in the championship.
He's only one of these.
I'll look after her for you.
Thank you everyone for your patience, and we'll start taking some questions now. Thank you very much for...
Feeling's very mutual, Vincent. It's been a very special time. Very special friendships carried on afterwards. Anyway, time to come in. Sorry about that.
Yeah, once is enough. It was very special, very emotional, but
there's so many feelings come back, not just the car,
yeah,
the whole period.
Yeah. It's such a privilege to drive this car. It brings back everything, so many memories, and everything just feels as it should in a race car.
A game that speaks for itself in so many ways. Hello and a warm welcome to the South Coast. We find ourselves today at St Mary's Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Southampton taking on Liverpool.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Will he find the net? Oh, a superb save.
Well, they won't get too many chances, so they need to make the most of this.
And here's how it looks for Southampton.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, Derek, we know he's got great pace, whether he's running with the ball or running in behind defenders. And that's what makes him such a threat on the counter-attack. And I'm sure...
Oh, Stuart, an opportunity! There it is!
They always concede.
Start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Alphonso Davies. Liverpool have given it away.
And best friends forever. Wherever it is.
Exploiting the wide area. Played into the box. Good piece of defending.
UNICEF. The C stands for children.
Curtis Jones. Aribo. Ryan Manning. Udokai. Manning has it. And space to cross it. It's there for him. Nicely saved.
Team Europe take on Team USA in the Salt Lake Cup. Channel 5, Sky Sports.
Liverpool couldn't keep it. Alcaraz. It's looking promising. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
It stops. And perfection. Finance and HR. The best pairs win. Formula 1 on Sky Sports, sponsored by
Played over.
Finance
Well, the
and
keeper
HR.
won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point. And momentum is with them.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And that's a great finish from Chiesa. 1v1 against the keeper. He never looked like missing, did he? That's a top-class finish. Well, they needed that, and so did he. Just look at the manager's relief there.
They will all concertina up behind the safety car. When they see those lights stop, they will know that at the end of that lap, the safety car will be peeling into the pit lane and the race.
Well, there we have it. That brings to an end the first half here at St Mary's. And I think it's fair to say he's had happier days in front of goal, Stuart.
Well, he's been very quiet so far. He just hasn't got away from his marker. He needs to find a spark from somewhere and start testing this goalkeeper.
The FIA have granted us unprecedented access to go behind the scenes with Bern Mylander, the safety car driver, and the race control team to try and understand what happened when the safety cars deployed on track. So, Bern, thank you for having me in the safety car. Now, this is obviously a very
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Encouraging move from Liverpool, but quick thinking defensively. Alcaraz. The drama of the Carabao Cup, and it's live with us here on EA TV. It's Southampton facing Everton.
Well, the cup always whets the appetite, and that one's no different.
Is this the moment? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Well, he's given us away. Federico Chiesa. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Curtis Jones. And well positioned to clear. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV.
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
Good tackle. He's going forward well here. Aribo. Crossing opportunity. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Kamaldeen Sulemana. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Julia Chaleta Tsar. Walker Peters. Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage.
Listen, thank you very much. That's been fascinating insight. Thank you, man.
Nearly time, position, and performance. Finance and HR. The best pairs win. Formula One on Sky Sports, sponsored by Workday, a finance and HR platform. I used to think that love was just a fairy tale. I wouldn't change a thing, because this love is everlasting. Yeah, that's smooth. Awarded Best Broadband Experience. Virgin Media.
But when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. Good weight on that pass. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. How can he take them on and beat them? Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Just search SDS. That's a
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Dans. Clean challenge. Kral. And passing it through. It could be up for grabs. Well, it just petered out. Dans. Intelligent threaded pass here. The sound of the referee's whistle. This match is in the history books, and it goes down as a...
They were better than their opponent.
Somerset and Gloucestershire take on Sussex Sharks for a place in the Vitality Blast final. Watch it all tomorrow.
Just a couple of questions for you. That'll be all. Thank you so much.
It stops. And perfection. Finance and HR. The best pairs win. Formula One on Sky Sports, sponsored by Workday, a finance and HR platform. It's going to be so. This is very tight. Going wheel to wheel. It's not over yet.
back to Azerbaijan, round 17 of 24 in 2024. The European rounds are done and dusted, and it is all to play for at this fast and in parts technical street track on the shores of the Caspian Sea. And because of where we are, there's a nice breeze. Actually, it's quite cooling because it was very, very hot this morning. We find ourselves now, Bernie and Kroon, in the shade. What about this morning's session? Max Verstappen going fastest. He left it pretty late to do so, but when he did, 3/10 ahead of Lewis Hamilton, it wasn't without incident, was it?
No, and we saw Charles Leclerc struggling there, turn 15, which is the trickiest braking point on the circuit, and just went in there too hot. Ended up just wide of the apex, just a bit too much speed. Later on the track, opens up, it'll be fine, but Franco Colapinto, that is massively unfortunate for him because he's been brought in because his predecessor, Logan Sargent, was crashing the car too much, essentially, and his weekend's not started well.
How much will it affect both of them? I know it depends, I presume, on the amount of damage done. We're thinking Colapinto is more so than Charles, but in terms of their mindsets, how will that be affected?
I think the same applies more on Colapinto's more than Leclerc, because Leclerc's been here, he's done that, he's experienced of this circuit, he knows how to bounce back from this sort of thing, and a full P2 session ahead, which is going to be the most relevant session that we have today in similar conditions. So I think it will affect Colapinto a bit more because he's got to now begin that process of building up to those braking zones again, start to gradually build it up. Although he wants to go out and prove that he's fast enough, he doesn't need to do it lap one, and he doesn't need to do it here or Singapore. There's lots of good circuits after that.
Okay, well, as we've mentioned, it was Max Verstappen who went fastest, his teammate up there in P3 today. This is traditionally a good circuit for Red Bull. Let's hear from their team boss now. It's with Ted.
Max did say after Monza, if we carry on the way we're going, we're not going to win either championship. What did you say to him to reassure him after that?
That we're not going to carry on like that. Okay. I think out of the pain of Monza, running the car in a low downforce configuration, actually highlighted some issues on the car that helped us to fill in the missing pieces of correlation between what our tools are telling us and what the car's actually delivering to the drivers on track. So Max has been working very, very hard, because at that point the driver's feedback becomes imperative, and he's been working hard across the whole engineering group in the simulator, as has Checo. And I think hopefully we have a direction now that we know where the issue is and what we need to fix.
All too often, Karoon, we hear about not having an understanding of the car. You first got to do that before you can correct what the problems are. But he's talking about a lack of direction. I mean, he really needs to get a steer on this pretty quick.
Absolutely. I think this weekend will be better for them anyway, just because of the nature of the circuit, the layout of the
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
Corners, and that's not where their weakness is. Their weakness, if you go back to Monza, where they were really struggling, is medium like big corners. Parabolica, Ascari chicane, they got eaten alive by the McLarens there, the way slower than the Mercedes and Ferrari. So we haven't got any of those here. So that's why I think this weekend they should be okay.
Okay, guys, we're now out of time. Thank you very much for attending. Apologies if you're unable to get a question in.
He says he loves the place. He's a street fighter. And those short radius corners that we talk about do seem to suit his style. Why is that?
Yeah, he's definitely come here a bit more confident. He seems a lot more confident because of his driving style, if you say it. Those braking corners, a lot of very repetitive corners, if you like, and then the big long straight. And it will, like Corinne says, suit the car a bit more than it has previously. And he comes in having, in the last weekend, seen that Verstappen now some of the struggles that he has. So that is all building confidence. So let's see what's possible there tonight.
Max Verstappen only one podium in the last 4 races. That is crazy stats when we think back. So just a year ago, in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, and if you look at the last 6 races, he's scored only fourth number of points, the fourth most number of points. You know what I'm saying? So listen, the early season form feels like last year, but it's game on now, isn't it? It's game on this weekend. We should have all 8 cars. I think all 8 cars in the fight this weekend.
Well, they certainly were at the beginning of today, because 6 different teams in the top 10. The wind is picking up a bit here. That will certainly have an impact on things. And the practice session. It has a Grand Prix. It's on the way next.
Apex and agility. Finance and HR. The best pairs win. Formula One on Sky Sports, sponsored by...
I didn't know people like you really existed.
There's nothing to do what I do. Okay, I'm here to take care of your bro. He's not dead. It would appear not.
How long have you been partners? You got like the same clothes, pets all the same?
No.
Like basically the same guys.
We're not partners.
So you're secret partners.
We're not secret partners.
Hello, you. It's stressful when bills are coming at you from all angles. At USwitch, our experts fight for fairer prices on your household bills, so you could switch, save, and feel more protected. That's why more people come to us to find that energy, broadband, and mobile deal than any other site. USwitch, we put you first. Energy, broadband, mobile.
It's the smallest things we do that tell people who we really are. Like being able to lock a lost credit card with a tap. That's one small good thing. Letting you know if you'll be accepted before you apply, with no risk to your credit score. That's another good thing. Being able to say the APR you're offered is always the APR you'll get. That's how we'll change the world of credit for better. One small good thing at a time. Capital One. That's one good thing.
Get groceries effortlessly on Uber Eats.
Innovation. It's not just about technology. It's precision, detail, design. It's when all this comes together. That's progress you can feel. Audi, the official innovation partner of Sky Sports. You really think you can get me to like dark chocolate?
Without a doubt.
Won't it taste bitter?
Not this dark chocolate.
It's delicious. I told you it wasn't bitter. From the Note Master Chocolatier, discover excellence, expect delicious.
A Monopoly game is back at McDonald's. There's more ways to win, and over 70 million prizes up for grabs, including 100 grand in cash. McDonald's Monopoly Power Wheel.
I'm Jay Lycett, and I'm your host for the Sky Arts Awards 2024. Join me for a celebration of the best of the arts from across Britain and Ireland, live from the Roundhouse in Camden.
This is crazy.
You'd be non-medically bonkers to miss it. The Sky Arts Awards 2024 with me, Joe Lycett. Who else? Tuesday at 9 on Sky Arts.
How come you brought that cushion behind the bed?
To Baku. Okay, here are your times then.
I want that. There's that one.
Now, followed by the F1 show at 3:15.
Oh.
Tomorrow,
Look
Manchester
at
at
now.
9:15 with quali at 12:15.
Even bastards.
And on Sunday, we've got a race start at midday and a build up to it at 10:30. Right, let's head up to our commentary team.
We'll give a man neck pain.